What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about Wonder Woman 3 and is this thing happening? Is this thing not happening? You know, it was posted online, the Gal Gadot quote from a few days ago, and people have had, obviously, a variety of opinions. And then there was the big quote from either yesterday, right, or the day before, where she said she, sat down with them, with James and all them, and that they said, don't worry, Wonder Woman is in good hands. We're going to, produce Wonder Woman 3 with you. And, these very direct quotes that everything was good and everything was coming together. And then today, the talk from the insiders is that no, Variety did a thing. I think Collider, maybe there was a couple other sites that kind of corroborated this. I would like to see James Gunn kind of come out and say whether or not whatever's going on. I'm flabbergasted because I really have no idea what's happening. Two different kind of parts to this though. Number one, do we need a Wonder Woman / am I okay with it? I've said for a while, one thing I definitely would not like is that if they were to do a Wonder Woman 3, Gal Gadot, 38, Henry Cavill is 40. So you'd be willing to go older on Wonder Woman, but you wouldn't be willing to go with Henry Cavill. And I will always truly go back to that. I don't know if it's getting old to some people, but for me, look, I'm going to give the new Superman absolutely a chance, and I would imagine I'm going to see the movie when James Gunn makes the Superman movie. I fully intend to. Going to give him a chance. I'm not going to necessarily hold Henry Cavill, against that film every single day of my life, but if you do things, in a trend that would be opposite of something else, then I'm going to have a problem with it. So, on the other side of things, do I need or want a Wonder Woman 3? Honestly, if it's James and all of them kind of working together to make it, I think I would take it. And I mean, that's just me. It's literally one consumer, but I would like to see what they could do. I would have more trust in them. I've been very vocal, I would say, of Wonder Woman 1984. I hate that film. I think that film is terrible. Patty Jenkins, maybe it was the Zack Snyder kind of help, which we do know he helped with the first Wonder Woman. Was most of that him and not her? I really don't have a lot of confidence in her. And I think 1984 really proved that that thing was terrible and just kind of nothing worked. I mean, to be fair, Gal Gadot has kind of fallen off too. I know people have always kind of criticized her acting. She had a lot of charisma, I believe, in the first Wonder Woman. She really, to me, was Wonder Woman for the modern age. And she specifically lost a lot of that in 1984. Not to mention the film around her was complete trash. So maybe that hurt. Now, obviously, she's been in other things recently where she's also doesn't really seem like she cares about what she's doing. So it could be her. It could be the things surrounding her. I don't know. I do think with a breath of fresh air and a new kind of production team or just mindset, new people thinking up with these ideas, I think it would work. I actually would have a lot of confidence. I think she could bounce back. I would have faith in the leadership team, or at least maybe not, I would be willing to give it a shot. I don't want to say I have full confidence in all these guys when, number one, they haven't made anything. We had James Gunn going on the early kind of promotional tour for The Flash, calling it the greatest thing of all time. And obviously he had to do that. But still, it's like a guy who is kind of honest and a guy who says his mind. Then when he does corporate stuff where he has to say that stuff, that kind of sours it a little bit. So again, I'll give Superman a chance. I'm going to give a lot of things that James Gunn is going to make in the coming years for DC a chance. If he's behind in any way, this Wonder Woman thing, I would do it. But then again, now we have the talk that it's not happening. It really, I guess, has to come from him. He has to kind of just come out there and say, yes, it's true, or no, it's not. I mean, the tough thing is these movie insiders, they're normally pretty good. When you have the Varieties and Colliders, and when they do those articles saying Wonder Woman 3 is not happening, people almost it's like the gospel, right? They literally take to it, and they don't need the James Gunns of the world to kind of come and straighten things out. But at the same time, I don't know, does Gal Gadot have any reason to lie about it, right? She's given very direct and very specific quotes that it's happening, that they've had meetings, they've discussed it, they're going to do it. These are very specific kind of words she's using. Would she really lie about it? Now, it's one or the other. Either she completely made it up, and I don't know why you would do that, or then, these insiders that we're supposed to take just as the truth, right, saying it's not happening, then they're wrong. And it's possible they're saying that there is no Wonder Woman 3 happening because it's such a big announcement that you would think that maybe it would be something that DC wants to do and probably doesn't want insiders doing it. But I don't know, because then you have Gal Gadot running around telling everybody that there is a Wonder Woman 3. So it's very messy. It's with the strikes and all that stuff, it's also kind of confusing of like who's going to be able to say it. Like, what's the truth and who's able to say the truth to whoever. And that needs to happen kind of soon, because at this point, it's you trust the actress who played Wonder Woman, who's saying that she was in meetings with these people, or you trust these insiders that, I mean, normally, like, they are right, and normally we do take these things as just kind of factual truth. One of them has to be wrong, and I'd like to, I guess, know who, and I'd like to know it fast. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you want a Wonder Woman 3? You let me know. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.